Welcome back, guys. Funky AU here again, and we are up to game 2 of 3 for tonight. This is TGB Open League, Season 9, Round 2. If you're just joining us for the first time tonight, we've already seen SS Gaming come through with a win on Vikendi. Yes, Vikendi. We played a competition game on Vikendi. Now, I'm not sure how well it went. I mean, it looked good from my perspective. It looked good from Aussie Elite's perspective because they racked up about 15 kills or something ridiculous. And they still only slotted into second place. But SS Gaming brought it through when it really mattered right at the end. We also had Incept into third place. Frame rates, from all reports, may have been fairly low for certain people. So, Vikendi, who knows? Who knows? But then again, here we are, back on Erangel. Back on Erangel, where everything happens. We've already seen a kill already. Repugnant has picked up a kill for SS Gaming. And that's at the expense of Ravage. Lost a player early on, and I think there was someone else popped up in the feed. We did come in with 49 alive. 13 teams, 49 alive. We do have a new team in starting just this round. Welcome to Lithium. Previously played under the name of Ruthless in Cybergamer. Joining us for the first time tonight. We'll get in on that fight now. There's the Emulsify. Oh, Shadrock. I thought Shadrock was standing in the open, but the rocks had not rendered in. Emulsify wanting to push. Swarm's already picking up a kill for Lithium. The pressure's on Shad here. I think he's well on his own. Emulsify just looking. Has Shad got anyone? No. So, Ravage were fairly well spread out. What's Shad doing? On the backside there. Yeah, so they've lost Ez and Clay already. Clay is a big loss to them. And Clay was well across the other side of Everest. Emulsify. Shad turns. Puts his back straight to him. I think Emulsify hasn't quite caught him yet. Shad's super close. Running around. Emulsify may be able to hear him soon. Shad, he needs to gotta be really careful here. In fact, Swarms is coming across for some support here. Emulsify's could be right on here. And Emulsify is right on. Shad goes down. So, not a good start for Ravage. They've lost 3 early on, and it was a fairly early exit. English, fairly early exit in game 1 tonight for Ravage. I think they were out in about 10th, maybe. So Unlucky Gaming's got his work cut out now for Ravage. There's going to have to be a fair bit of rank tanking go on, and we're a westerly zone. Phase 1. I haven't talked about the zone yet. Phase 1 is going westerly, favouring Lise, favouring Rusty Trombones. We've got Incept making their way in. SS Gaming are in good stead. And the two teams we were just looking at, Ravage and Lithium, landing South Georgie, also well inside this first zone. TDQ very strung out, making their way in. Aussie Elite, Allegiant, all these teams are already in this zone. Even Hustle and Bustle have made their way across. They've got one left at Yasnaya. The only teams that are miles away, We Can't Win, who landed Millibase, and ORM Cannabis, the furthest away, landed Novo. Taking a bit of blue damage, just making their way in. Oh, Eansy here in trouble. Does have some cover now. Hazard there. Make an absolute mess of that UAS, I think, on the way past, but managing to leave it alone. So Lise putting some pressure. Incept have pushed up to the tower hill. key bit of high ground that. A lot of teams set up there. And, yeah, I found out the other day you can't shoot through that tower. I never knew that. But, you know, I can't remember what I was playing. It must have been like a custom... I think it was a custom game night we had. And, yeah, we were holding at that tower with our vehicles and couldn't shoot through it. There you have it. Did not even know. RM Cannabis on the move. We can't win coming across the bridge. But it's Incept holding dead center at the moment. We are not far away from phase 2 as this blue zone creeps in. Lots of shots coming back and forth. Repugnance with a kill early on. That was Mr. Clay from Ravage, who are in all sorts of trouble. Still got 13 teams. But Ravage down to 1 player. And Wizard Fingers killing Wizard Fingers for ORM Cannabis. I'm not sure how that's happened. They've pulled up. Is he actually dead? No, I think he's still there. Should be able to get picked up there. Lise still putting pressure. Incept have decided to move. They're taking hits. In fact, Whiffy's fallen. Oh, I tell you what, they've... Repugnance is right there. Grenade goes out. SAR's going to be there to be able to get the pickup. Repugnance could be under pressure here. Can he put Hemo down? Oh, so close to getting rid of Hemo there. Repugnance on his own. Needs some support from SS. They rotate across to him. Mirage Flare. So in that vehicle, Jimmy on his way on foot. They crash into this building. And Hemo's going to make it out of there somehow. Repugnance trying to hold... Oh, he had good eyes there as they're moving. Whiffy's jumping around in the open. Grenade goes out. It's going to take a buggy. I think Repugnance would have had a really good shot at Whiffy there. Oh, no. Nearly had SARS. So close. But Repugnance now, he's got the rest of SS with him. They're holding this building. It's going to be hard to unpush... It's going to be hard to push them out here. Quite possibly the two best teams going head to head. Hemo finally goes down. Jimmy picks him up. Probably the 2 highest ranked teams we've got at the moment. Whiffy goes down to Repugnance. And Ravage do finally fall. 2 knocks there. Can we get a grenade out for the finish? Oh, SARS. SARS just playing that window. Puts Repugnance down under half. Needs to go out. They want to get a finish on those 2. Is there anyone going for res? They need to get smoke out. SARS does smoke. Are these guys watching? No, they're smoking out because Screw's Snatch is going down. How did he go down? Has he been... Oh, Emulsify for Lithium. I think has picked off Screw's Snatch. Lots of smoke goes out. Repugnance. Did he jump? No, he's just played the stairs. So I think Whiffy has gone, has he? They couldn't pick him up. He has gone. And Repugnance does pick that up. That kill up. He turns around. Still looking. So SS looking strong there, but now they're under pressure from another angle. So Hospital Hill, we've got Lithium sitting on top of that. Lithium made a mess of Ravage early on. Got rid of them. Placed in Nachos. Best air OCE. Getting stuck into... We can't win by the look of it. Some teams are getting close here. Consta's in trouble. Consta. Can he get rid of Aussie Elite? He's got Shadow Knife down. Can he get a finish? Grenade maybe? Smoke? Consta's in trouble here. The lone solo. He's going to go with the grenade. Could get a couple of kills here. That's gone very close to just Banter. Wrong side of the tree. Banter's run into it. Now it's time to push. Consta. Goes with another. Get up there, he says. Should get just Banter. No. Consta the soloing here. He's got Aussie Elite under pressure. To be careful there because he's got Hustle and Bustle up the up Everest Hill from him. Can you make a mess of them? There's still the fight between SS and Incept. Sticking with Consta for the second. The solo. Running laps around Aussie Elite here. Puts Puts Reaper down. Shadow Knife's right there. Puts Shadow Knife down. Confirms. Doesn't quite get crazy. Just Banter's there. If anyone's going to finish him off, it'll be Banter. Oh, takes a big hit right in the face. Like that, he says. Going to get a finish on Repo now. We'll slick back onto this fight, though. This is where the main action is. 2 kills still for Repugnance. They are still stuck in this battle here. Just Banter's going down to Consta. Consta make an absolute mess. Mirage Flare gets rid of SARS. Puts him down. Repugnance is close. Can you see these guys to get a finish? Gaffed. Oh, Repugnance finish off straight away. Just he was just trying to push the window. Gaff is there. Mirage Flare, no! Goes down also. Gaff finishes him. Oh, SS, what are you doing? Screws a snatch. No. Oh, they're all falling. They are all falling. Jimmy's alone. Gets Gaff, finishes him off. I think SARS is being picked up. Is he? Yes, he's up. Should be an easy knock. Should be an easy knock. Oh, Jimmy saves the day. Oh, Jimmy. Leading from the front. The captain there for SS. Leading the way. Oh, they are down to 1 player, though. 5 kills for SS. But they managed to put Incept out. Incept go out in 12th place. Consta, 2 kills. Getting rid of half of Aussie Elite. Better get back to this main fight. Where's this zone gone? It's headed back towards Everest here. So a couple of solos. Consta, Jimmy, solos, Lise. Now, Lise trying to gatekeep ORM Cannabis here, I think. Enzi well up on the hill there from hospital. TDQ may get eyes on Rusty Trombones in the south. It looks like they're all on foot. Wizard Fingers pushes out into the... Oh, yes. Enzi puts him down. Wizard Fingers a knock there. Can he get some more? Can he get the finish? Yes, Enzi gets the execute there. Wizard Fingers goes. ORM Cannabis lose 1. 2 kills. Bobsy as well. Bobsy as well. Yes. No. Yes. No. Can't get him. Equilibrium still has to come out for ORM Cannabis. 1 shot on Bobsy. 1 shot. Bobsy goes to the zone. And will get taken there by Or Hugs. Thanks very much, says Or Hugs. Equilibrium, last one to come out. Can't see him getting out. So Lise, pick up 3 there. Allegiant pushing up towards Everest. TDQ in a big fight here. Cooper Trooper goes down, gets finished off. 12 Surf pushing over. Oh, where? Head gets him. As is right there. It gets him as well. Kenny McCormack still up for TDQ. Are they down to 1? Equilibrium managed to make it through. Kenny McCormack, he is a solo now. Head leading the way here at the moment for Rusty Trombones. They've lost Cooper Trooper. These were the only 2 guys up here. It was a 2-2 split. Elusive Blacksmith's Prime making their way up. Kenny McCormack under a lot of pressure. Equilibrium has pulled up right here. I'm not sure if it was the best place to stop. Comster looking to third party this fight, I think. They're thinking that's all of the TDQ gone, so there's no one else, but a nade comes out. They're thinking, where has that come from? Equilibrium still up for ORM Cannabis. I thought that was the end of the squad. It was a instant death there, but Equilibrium just keeping them guessing here. And Lise rotating around towards the north side, heading towards Lithium. Get back on this fight now, as I said before. Allegiant trying to push Everest, trying to push Hustle and Bustle. Vader goes down. Oh, Hellcat picked off by Numb Chicken. They didn't know they were there. Tasty Nachos should get up here to pick up T-Ernic. Needs to get a smoke out. Got to be careful of Hustler. Tasty Nachos. He does have smoke. He needs to get that smoke out. Where'd that shot come from? I think it was above. Doesn't. I don't know. T-Unic must have called safe res, but I'll be pretty careful about that. Hellcat gets picked off. He really needed to get... Probably could have put smoke on Hellcat. Oh, now Tasty Nachos is smoking back. Gotta be pretty careful here. Best Tear OCE. What's he going to do? Bang! That's what he's going to do. He's going to drop Hustler, and then he's going to pull back into that smoke for cover. Except he's not in the smoke, and Chowie's probably got line of sight. Does get back to the tree. Will he pick up Chowie as well? Snaps one off. Oh my god, Chowie must have been about 2 hit points. Hustler gets picked up. Fruitsman's still up here. Maybe back into safety. 3 kills now for Allegiant. The circle goes back towards Jimmy. Consta. Rusty Trombones. They're going to try and push the doubles. The double sugars there that Consta are holding. Can they get through? Can they push Consta out? Head leading the way. He has smoked out. They don't know how many are in there. It's getting busy here. Consta comes out. Oh, gets rid of head. Gets to execute nice and fast. Consta making a mess of these guys. So Consta holding the doubles, and he can't be unseated. So a Legion have pulled back off Everest. At the moment, Hustle and Bustle are holding that, putting a fair bit of pressure on a couple of different sides of Everest at the moment. Oh, Lisa! Michael heading in hot towards Jimmy. Jimmy's got a bike. Oh, he's considered the bike. Needs shots at that window. Michael peeking that corner. Wow, Michael, he was spot on. Jimmy tried, but that is the end of SS. Out in 9th position. Consta still holding. Little long grenade. Is that going to... Oh, it's gone in the window. Oh, Consta. Elusive goes down. Blacksmith's Prime still up. Consta's going to push now with 3. Flashbang. Will that work? I reckon it probably did work. I reckon it did. Oh, Consta's on 5. Gets rid of Rusty Trombones out in 8th. Crazy the solo. Crazy the solo. 1 kill for him for Aussie Elite. 1v1v1 here in this line. Crazy Consta Equilibrium all soloing at the moment. 4 kills for Lise. Now they're pushing this hill. Emulsifier's going to push Elevated. He should be covered from behind though. He's got 2 guys behind him. They've lost Enzi. 7 teams, 15 alive. 7 teams, but only 15 players. We're only 30 seconds out from phase 6. Full squad. Chubbs goes, can he get the confirmation? Taking shots from Define. He's down to half health. And then Define puts him down to no health. He's knocked. He has no support. Elevated. He's going to be left behind. Michael and all hugs the 2 snipers. Snipers for Lise. Up to them to gatekeep here. We're seconds away from phase 6. Who's this going to favour? 2 crates down. Equilibrium's close to 1. Comes to Lise. Get back on board with all hugs. 4 kills to these guys. But they're about to lose Elevated. They can't get him up. All hugs not getting good sight lines. Nachos gets rid of Crazy. So Allegiant push around. I'm not sure if Lise are thinking about shifting here. I think that's still 4 up for Lithium. They've got the numbers at the moment. Got Equilibrium out the back, Lise. Got to be really careful here. Allegiant. Tasty Nachos up to 4 kills now. Tell you what, they're trailing in... Well, they're not quite trailing in Constant. Constant's doing laps around the sugars. So, not sure where Allegiant are going to push here. Will he catch sight of Consta? Joy, that's a shadow he sees. Yes, yes, no, no. Didn't see it. Hustle and Bustle have pushed down off Everest, but they've run straight into Lithium. Monster's pushed up here, and they haven't seen him. He's at the crate. He's picking up some goodies. Oh, he's got an orm. Look out. 5 kill Conster. Lise still with the 2. They've got Equilibrium behind them. Oh, he's in a buggy. And they're not looking. They're gonna run. He's gonna run towards Conster, but no, he's... Oh, now he's stuck. Stuck on 2 sides, unless he can put Equilibrium down here, which he could very well do. He's got a Legion, though, just at the rock. Equilibrium does get spotted there, picked off by Lithium. These guys looking the goods. Doesn't connect. Does land a hit there on Tiernik. So, Tig goes down. Tasty Nacho's left up. What can he do here? Grenade goes. Maybe too far. Yes, Nachos. No Nachos. Didn't land enough of them. Probably needs to med. Oh, does need to med. Has Conster got another grenade? Yes, he does. Oh, it's landed on him. Kreutzmann's coming from behind. Kreutzmann for Hustle and Bustle. There's still 2 of them up. They've had to rotate away to get away from Lithium, a rampaging Lithium in the background who have already got rid of most of Ravage. But now they're moving back towards them, in fact. Defiant rotating towards them. Towards them on the bike. Oh, Defiant is right there. And they're out of the zone, these 2. Defiant's moved up. We're into phase 7, but Defiant's actually gone outside. I don't know if he's gone outside just to push these guys. Conster maybe moving over the top. Still got the pair from Lise, but I tell you what, it is Lithium, though, with the numbers. 6 kills for these guys. Defiant looking for kills. He's hunting. He's on 3. Picks the bike up, ready for a quick escape. 2 guys right in front of him. He's just working the edge of this zone. Couple of seconds. Then she's moving. Can't wait any longer. He's got to push back. Got to push back. Hustle and Bustle, they need to shift out. Conster with the arm. Kreutzmann low. Conster gets him. 6. Can he make it 7-8? Can he make it 7-8? Conster's on 19. He's got a couple of stims going. Kreutzmann goes stolen by Swarms. Oh, Conster. Oh, tap down to 2 hit points, but stims up to 5. On 6, he's going to push away from Chowie. They're being slowly pushed in here. My call goes down, confirmed, or Hugs is left, and he's in the field, gets a smoke out. Chubbs is nearly going to see him. Chowie goes, Conster is still up, Emulsify pushing now. 9 kills for Lithium. These guys, they haven't had to move far. They landed South Georgie. And they've only had to run out here as far as hospital, between hospital and Everest. Or Hugs right there in the tree. Emulsify, nades are plenty. That's gone into the smoke. That's gone straight to all Hugs. He may have got past it. He has. The zone takes him. Doesn't let Lithium get it. Conster the solo. Who's going to get him here? He's going to be pinched out. Going to be pinched out. Chubbs gets Conster. 10 kills for Lithium. Oh, I hope I got that name right. Someone told me in chat it was Lithium now, not... it was Ruthless last time I called these guys in CG, but anyway. That's what happens when you're a last minute entry. You'll get what you're given. Conster the solo is 6. No one wanted him to be kicked, so we let him go since we're short on numbers. And there's your reasoning. Lise, 3rd place for those guys, sharing it around a kill each. Hustle and Bustle into 4th. They held Everest for a fair while. Didn't really make the most of it though. Just a couple of kills there. And a Legion rounding out our top 5 guys. There we go. We'll have a short break and we're back with, what are we? Miramar. Miramar for Game 3, our final game of the night. And can I get a mod to chuck a link up for the OCE scene? Guys, if you're just starting out in competition PUBG, or you want to start out in competition PUBG, I mean, this is a good comp to start in right here, right now. But if you want to make that next step up, you want to get in contact with a few sort of pro scene players, learn a few bits and pieces, make sure you check out the OCE scene Discord. We'll get a mod to chuck a link in, please. It's a up-and-coming new Discord, trying to help all new comp players make that next step up, improve, learn a few things, learn from some of the best, and that's why they're in there, and that's why they're in that Discord. These are pro players. They want to help and they want to grow the PUBG community. So get along there, check it out. Good place to start a team, join a team, and even learn. Anyway, short break. I'm Funky AU. This is TGB Open League Season 9. We'll be right back.